Hey guys, I'm about to show you guys a video of how the Jamaican people disrespects and beats up the Jamaican police officers. Take a look.
Big man, look up, woman. Police. Look up, woman, dad. Leave me, police. Leave me. Leave me, police. Big man, leave me. Leave me, police. Leave me now. Leave me. Leave me. You want to do that? Big man. Big man, no big man, you want to do. Big man, look up, return the book. Don't tell them I heard this, I don't have a doctor for my money. I'm going to call the people and money. Don't tell them I don't have a doctor on the bus. Don't tell her already, I don't have a doctor for my money. I'm going to call the people and money. Don't tell her already, I don't have a doctor on the bus. Alright. Don't tell them already, I don't have a doctor on the bus. Don't tell them already. Don't tell them already, I'm me driver and call it my bus. Me drive and collect my bus. Don't tell him I'm not a doctor, but tell him I already say I collect the bus. I'm show him the money, say I collect the bus. That's my youth. If I ask him that man say, yeah, me have a license. That the man tell him. And then the 3 months he want to go by business, so he want to fight off the man. You me? The man don't tell him I already say I'm not a doctor. The man tell him. Yeah, man. Big man.
This is a prime example of how the Jamaican people taunts the police constantly, guys. Constantly. This is a prime example, I say, of how the Jamaican people taunts the police. They constantly makes videos like these and puts them on social media for all of us here around the world to see them. While they believe that they are doing the police at this whatever, wherever, they are making the Jamaican people look bad. This has put a distaste on immigrants who sometimes try to go to acquire a visa at the embassy, especially the United States Embassy. When they post these videos of themselves beating up the police, taunting the police, saying, yes, this is what should happen to the police, they believe that is something good that they are doing. And it is not. Let me tell you, it is not good. I remember not too long ago, maybe not even a year ago, where I believe England gave out visas to certain countries, Trinidad, etc. Jamaica was not on the list, and Jamaicans asked themselves, why weren't they on the list? Why weren't they given an opportunity to go to England without a visa? And I say to you, when you make videos like this and when you think you're doing an injustice to the Jamaican police officers, Jamaican people, you are doing a justice to yourself. Please forgive me, my allergies. You are doing an injustice to yourselves by posting things like these on social media for the embassy to see, the American government to see, the England government to see, the Canadian government to see. The 3 main places that Jamaicans try to visit. The thing about it is, Jamaicans, as you will see, will want to fight the police. And you will have other Jamaicans that encourages them to fight the police. Such as the other day, big gang member allegedly was killed in Jamaica by the police. When the police officers tried to go and arrest, I just seen something over my thing, and then the person's name that I seen, guys, and this was on the I'm getting goosebumps, the KTLA news, Los Angeles. Is I seen the last name, and that's what caught my eyes, Tillman, and it says San Bernardino, and I know that is someone from our church. A big congratulations to whatever Tillman of San Bernardino, whatever that news broadcast just said over my phone screen. Congratulations. That is somebody in our community from our church. I am getting goosebumps, guys. Can you see it? That's actually someone from our church. The Tillman is a very educated name in our church. So I'm going to call my church sister after I'm done recording this video. So congratulations to the Tillmans, whichever Tillman that is. So yes, guys, let's get back to our program. I went to take a look at the video. I don't know her face, but I'm sure that she's probably married to someone that I know, because the Tillman's name is a very huge name in our city. Anyways, back to the video that I was watching with the gentleman resisting the police officers. And then of course we have someone telling the young man to stop resisting the police. At least someone is telling him to stop resist the police, because in most cases Jamaicans normally encourage the suspect to fight back the police, which is not good one way or the other. And like I said, far too often the Jamaican citizens feel as if they are not supposed to comply. From what I have seen in this video is, I guess he was pulled off the bus as a bus conductor, a suspected bus conductor. I don't know if he's supposed to have a license or not have a license, or what license is being requested. I don't know if you have to have a license to be a bus conductor in Jamaica. I don't know. But in the background, you could hear the bus driver saying that he is his own bus conductor, which is strange. And he has the money and all that stuff. What I think happened is, while the police was about to arrest or accosted this bus conductor, I think he transferred the money to the bus driver. And because why would even the bus driver be so involved in the situation if this man is nobody? Listen, I've been to Jamaica and I've seen how they operate, and they will stick up for each other. Such as a case where I was cut in line in a KFC. They are very violent sometimes, the citizens in the normal surrounding community. And that's why sometimes it's safer to go to a hotel to stay, because if you mix with the locals, they can get very hostile and violent. And I'm going to speak, it's the truth, it's the total truth. They can be very hostile. And listen, like I commented on the post that it was on, I said, okay, you guys want to be put in the spotlight? I will go to my YouTube channel with this. And I seen this video over on the Yard Stars on Instagram, and evidently this young man feel as if he can fight the police, resisting arrest, and fight the police and tell the police that he's supposed to hit him. Hit me now, hit me is what you can hear him saying. And far often, even the Jamaican people rejoice at the police being hurt, and even a person getting away. And as I was saying before I'd cut the video, the alleged gang member that was killed a few months ago, I think they call him Daddy. I think he was just buried actually on Sunday. And his funeral was larger than life. And I could hear in the background on One Nation or one of those YouTube channels, I forgot what it's called, I think it's One Nation or something like that. you could hear in the background where somebody was saying that this gang member's funeral is so big, you would think that it was the Prime Minister's funeral, and he called the Prime Minister's name. So distasteful and so nasty to compare a gang member to as big a official as the Prime Minister. Very distasteful. Please excuse me. Like I said, I have my allergy that is bothering me. And please like the video, guys. As I told them, you guys want to get exposure, I will start to put you guys on my YouTube channel, because I really do not condone this type of behavior. I do not like it, and I think that these things also lead to the breakdown and the come down of Jamaica, right? I would like to go to Jamaica, and I would like to feel safe from criminals like these who feel as if they can fight the police. And then when they get a visa and they go to other people's country, they cannot do this. Let me get back to that gangman thing, allegedly. When the police went to Acosta, I don't even know if I'm saying the right word this morning, Acosta arrest this gang guy that got killed about 2 months ago. Do you know that the people in the city were fighting the police, guys? Oh, yes. They were fighting the police and protecting the criminal element. And most of them that were protecting the criminal element and fighting the police, throwing rocks at the police, were women, females, mothers, sisters, daughters. Oh, yes. They were busy fighting the police, and this man got away. Oh, yes, he got away. But I think this later the day or the next day, he was accosted. If I'm saying the right word, I feel like I'm not saying the right word, guys. Please forgive me. Charge it to the time and all that stuff. But he was accosted by the police, and a high-speed chase ensued. He crashed, and some form of a shootout happened, and he was killed. Yes. And who to be blamed for something like this? I would say the community members. Because maybe if they had allowed the police officers to arrest him the day prior, he probably would have been arrested and brought to the jail and charged and released if possible. But it was just all the craziness that happened surrounding this gangman's situation. It was pure nasty. It was crazy, unbelievable, and all of the above, right? I don't condone the way that these people behave with the police officers, because they cannot come to places like the United States of America and behave like this. Again, you hear him telling the police officer, let go off my shirt. Where in America can you tell a police officer to let go off your shirt when the police officer is trying to do his job? Tell me where. Where in America? Well, thank God, in the video and in the comments on the Yard Star on Instagram, most of the commenters are on the police officer's side, and praising the police and saying that he managed to have restraint during all of this. The people in Jamaica, they can do all these crazy stuff in Jamaica to the Jamaican police, but they cannot come to the United States, Canada, and England and behave like this. Yet they behave this badly towards the police officers. We cannot condone these behaviors, because these same behaviors, the criminal elements are sitting around and they are looking and they are happy to see this. And if there are any criminal elements that are watching my video, guys, you know that I'm telling the truth. So do not get mad at me because I am posting the right thing. It is hard enough that people want to return to Jamaica and they cannot return in peace and feel safe and have a peace of mind, especially in their own neighborhoods, because of hoodlums. And I'm using that word because I think on Popeye's News Nation and One Nation or whatever it's called, he used those words, hoodlums and all those other things. Yes. So it is just, listen, a lot of people look at these things and they feel as if it's nothing. They feel as if it's nothing, when in reality, You condoning this type of behaviors towards the police leads to a bigger problem within the community, because then the criminal elements, they sit back and they watch what is happening. They watch at the behavior towards the police officers and the weakness that the police officers ensue, because they feel as if they cannot do much. They can't really do nothing. And that is absolutely not good. It's absolutely not good. And this leads to further criminal activities and criminal elements. Here you can hear the doctor saying that he doesn't have a doctor on the bus, which sounds crazy. How are you driving and handling the money and all that stuff? Sounds crazy to me. It sounds unbelievable. I do not believe it. I think the driver is a liar. And yes, he's a liar, obviously. And the police officers obviously do not believe one word that is coming out of his mouth. He drives and collect the money. Really? That is absolutely not true. That is absolutely not true. And like I said, people of Jamaica, you cannot condone these type of criminal activities, because if you do, this is just going to be bad for you when it comes to the real criminal elements. And when criminal activities come knocking at your door, then you're crying and you're calling the police. And when the police doesn't show up on time, you get upset. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. You have to choose wisely. Work with the police. Make the police want to help you when you are calling for help. Right? Make the police want to come to your beck and call. You cannot want to disrespect the police and not be on the police's side. But when problems come knocking at your door, you want to call the police and you want them to run to your beck and call. That is not fair. That is not right. And we need to cooperate with the police better than this. We want to feel safe in our communities. I see yesterday a lady in the Jamaica Star, complaining that there was a vehicle accident where I think 4 family members were either injured or killed, and one of her family members they were taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, and a family member needed to get a CAT scan, and there were no ambulance to take that family member to Kingston to get a CAT scan, and there were no street lights on the road. No, this is what I say. This is what Jamaican people should be more worried about. Instead of worried about criminal activities and and when I say worried about criminal activities, worrying about a criminal like this entity right here who needs to be listening to the law. You need to be worried about what's going to happen to you if you are to be taken to the hospital. Now, guys, what this lady is saying is nothing unique. This has happened to my mother and my father. In 2022, my mother collapsed and was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital. And she was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where she was there for a while in pain and all this stuff. Doctors and nurses walked past her alike. And that is why I don't understand some of these people when they talk about the Cuban doctors, as if the Cuban doctors are doing any extra miracle in Jamaica, because I don't see it. Anyways, they walked past her back and forth. Doctor, she did not see a doctor till the next day, guys. The next day, God, oh my God, God, please rest her soul. And guys, they said that she needed a CAT scan the next day. I had to charter a taxi. What if I did not have any money, guys? I was here in the United States, pregnant, needed to stop working, and was pregnant, right? while seeing a very heavy patient. And I had to send money, charter a car. This pregnant daughter had to pay, charter a taxi to take my mother to Kingston from the Spanish Town Hospital to provide a CAT scan on the brain. Guys, they do not have any CAT scan machine at the Spanish Town Hospital, and that is not good at all. That there's a very sick person that needs to be seen, and stuff needs to be done, and there's no way of that person to be transferred somewhere else for help. There's absolutely no way. This should not happen. Please subscribe to the live, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. And hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop my new videos. There were no CAT scan machine at the hospital. And I say this to say to you, my mother, they said that she had fluid in the brain, blah, blah, blah. They discharged her saying that she had a seizure. Me, myself, know that when they discharged her, it was the wrong thing to do. But listen, I know enough to know. She later died about a week and a half later. I don't think she lived 2 weeks. So they basically sent her home to die. Spanish Town Hospital is crap. I would not encourage anyone to bring their loved one to the Spanish Town Hospital. My father also passed away after he was brought to the Spanish Town Hospital. So I don't think they look at you. It's, oh my God. It is not a good place to be taken. The doctors and nurses of the Spanish Town Hospital are all, they're not good. Let me just say that and leave it alone. They're not good. Anyways, my thought is stop focusing on criminal elements in your community. Stop encouraging and jumping with people like these and all these. So you are focusing on the wrong thing. Get to your Prime Minister and your Minister of Health, Mr. Tufton, and tell him that the money that America is sending down there, you guys need this money to put into the healthcare system to get a CAT scan. So whatever they are doing with the money, you guys need some of the money to put into the hospitals. And you guys need better doctors and nurses, and you need them from the United States. I am sure that they can afford doctors from the United States. They have to, because America is sending them money anyways. I don't believe that Cuban doctors are that good, because or else the healthcare system would be so terrible down there and the United States government would not be talking about it. Okay? Healthcare system is terrible in Jamaica. Guys, listen to me good. Come close. Listen to me. Start focusing on your health care. Tag Mr. Tufton and talk to him and tell him when you guys have your problems, bring those things on social media. Highlight them so that things can be fixed in Jamaica, so that things can be fixed into your hospitals. Highlight them. Highlight them, guys. Highlight them. Your nurses, if you don't have the equipment to do your job, highlight them. Let them know, let people know that you don't have these equipments in your hospitals to take care of patients. Highlight these things, because you same one, nurses and doctors, if you live in Jamaica, at least nurses, because the doctors might end up migrate and go to foreign and live over there. But even you nurses might end up. Guys, I have come to the end of the video because my storage is full. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.